Tuesday.
Yo 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 yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee. I think she's getting her face beat. Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Tuesday.
Yes, it's Tuesday.
Yes, sir. One more week until my second book, Shook One Anxiety Playing Tricks on Me, comes out. Hold on. You know I'm prepared. Swing the camera over here, Steve.
You better not leave that there because I ain't get one yet, so I might not be here.
You don't read. Listen, this is my second book, okay? It'll be out next Tuesday. So you can go pre-order now at cthabook.com, cthabook.com, or you can just wait until it comes out next Tuesday and get it wherever you buy books.
There you go.
Yes.
All right. Shout out to Helen Little. Helen Little used to be the program director up here.
I love Helen.
Now she works at what station?
Light FM.
Light FM. I owe her some money. So every time the Giants take on the Philadelphia Eagles, we bet. And I lost. No. So instead of paying her $100 in 20s, I went and got all singles, and I'm going to be giving her singles today.
That's disrespectful.
No, I'm not throwing it at her. I'm going to hand it to her, but I'm giving her singles today.
That's disrespectful.
Why is it disrespectful?
I don't know. It feels disrespectful giving a woman a bunch of ones that's not a script.
No, I'm giving her money. I'm not throwing any dollars at her.
You know why you're doing that.
I'm giving it into a rap. I'm giving it to her because I don't want to pay her.
That's disrespectful.
But if I would have got change, I thought about giving her all change.
I feel like that's misogynistic, chauvinistic, problematic. What other words do they use?
Money's money. Why? What's?
I just think it's problematic.
I don't think so. I think it's money.
I'm being sarcastic.
Money comes in 10s, 5s, 20s, $100 bill.
Jesus Christ.
Good morning to you, Yee.
Good morning, TJ.
How's everything?
Not bad. You know, it got so cold overnight, so yesterday I was trying to take out some of my winter clothes and it's just too much work. I gave up. I put all my all my winter clothes away. I have 4 boxes because it's bulky. That stuff is so much bulkier, coats and everything. And so now I pulled out 1 box. That was all I did. The rest is still in the closet.
Oh, okay.
I got to switch over.
Get ready.
It's hard because the weather's so different, and then we travel a lot. So then I'm like, okay, I got to make sure I leave some clothes, and when I travel, I have stuff to wear, but too much work.
All you need is a coat and some Timberlands. That's all.
That's you.
1 coat, 1 Timberlands.
Yes, that's Charlamagne to the T.
You last the whole fall and winter. Clothes are overrated, bro.
That's Charlamagne to the T.
It's just the weather, though. I feel like as long as you dress appropriately for the weather, you're always okay. People are always like, it's so cold here. I'm like, no, you just got to dress right.
Nah, be cold. It definitely be cold.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, it be cold.
If you bundle up, you'll be okay. You got you got to wear a hat. You got to wear gloves.
It's still going to be 30 degrees.
That's right. It's still going to be cold. Yeah, I don't know
still going to be 20 degrees.
But when you got a nice warm coat on, you got a nice scully-ons and gloves, you feel okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I like winter clothes.
Let's get the show cracking. Coco Brown, comedian Coco Brown will be joining us this morning.
Who is Coco Brown? You like to explain everything else. Explain to the people who Coco Brown is.
I really haven't seen anything that she was in. She's just funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie. She's just funny.
I did Sister Circle TV with her, but she's a comedian and she's on that show 911.
Oh, okay.
She's on 911 on Fox. She's on some shows on what?
So you don't even know.
She's on Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry's network. Tyler Perry ain't got no network. What Tyler Perry got?
He's on OWN TV. She's on OWN TV on 2 shows with Tyler Perry.
Listen, here's the thing, right? I didn't know who she was before she came to do an interview, but she did an interview and she was very, very, very good. Very funny. Okay.
Yes.
So we think that y'all would enjoy it too.
Absolutely.
All right. So, when y'all find her Instagram, tell us.
What show she did. But she is funny.
Have you ever seen Dying Laughing, that Netflix documentary on comics? She's on there with Jamie Foxx, Amy Schumer, Kevin Hart, Jerry Seinfeld, all of them, and she's on she's on For Better or Worse.
I was watching Chris Rock's documentary last night on A&E though. That was good.
How was that?
It was good. It was too. I felt like it was too short though. Like they could have went deeper because it was just all about the Bring the Pain stand-up special. And I don't think they touched on everything from that special, but it was good. What they did touch on was great.
That's a classic special.
Oh man, the best ever.
All right. Well, front page news is coming up. What are we talking about?
Well, let's talk about a woman who would not let a man into his own apartment.
I seen that. People are crazy.
No, they're not. They're just white.
But we'll get into that when we come back. Let's go. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Now, last night in Monday Night Football, great game. The Packers beat the 49ers 33-30. Great game, all right? Now, what else are we talking about, Yee?
Well, let's talk about a new person, Hallway Hillary.
My goodness.
Now, Hallway Hillary is Hillary Brooke, and this happened because she blocked her neighbor from walking into his own building. Now, she lives in the building, but apparently so does Darion Naraya Tolles. He was making his way home, and she stopped him in the lobby's entrance. Here's what happened.
Do you live here?
I already answered that question, excuse me.
You can film me, that's fine.
I understand that, but you're blocking me.
Into my building.
Okay, and it's my building as well, so I need you to get out my way.
Okay, what unit?
I don't need to say that information.
I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, you can be uncomfortable. That's your discretion. You're uncomfortable because you're you.
I'm not being rude. I'm not being disrespectful. You walked into a building that I was taking my dog out and pushed your way in.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Pushed his
Listen,
way.
man.
Listen, he was very patient with her, by the way,
Way
because
more patient than I
she
would
was
have been.
being so nasty and so rude.
She was.
Now, here's what happened, because she actually couldn't have felt threatened. She followed him into the elevator.
Listen, white
How
people.
are you going up to the fourth floor to see?
So now you gotta follow.
I am. Because I would like to know who's friends and why you're here.
He's friends.
And if you do, then I would like to meet you because you're a neighbor.
Another member of Vanilla ISIS strikes again. These white domestic terrorists have to stop harassing us, okay? Listen, all the so-called good white people, y'all are doing a horrible job denouncing these kinds of actions from your skin folk.
Well, after she follows him in the elevator and down the hallway, she attempts to also introduce herself.
I would like to introduce myself.
I do not want to speak with you. Please stop following me. I'm going to call the cops for harassment. You just follow me all the way to my door.
As a player,
And you see my keys in the door.
as a record, I just want to say
Thanks,
hi.
ma'am.
What is your name?
Ma'am,
And I'm
you just, no. Have a good night, ma'am. Don't ever do that again. You look pretty stupid on video. Have a nice night. And my name's Mr. Thomas.
Good night, Cracker. Listen, white people have to stop acting like they terrified of us, because terrified people don't act like that, all right? If you're
Not
scared of
at
me,
all.
you would stay out of my way.
She harassed him, and can you imagine if that was somebody else that lost their temper? He was so patient.
Yeah, he was very
She
calm.
actually ended up losing her job. Hillary Brooke ended
She
up losing her
should've.
job. They're calling her Hallway Hillary now. And even her estranged husband actually recorded a video supporting Tolles, the man that she was following. And her estranged husband is biracial with a black father, and he was humiliated by her behavior.
That's
I'm not
horrible.
gonna lie though, it does sound like she was shooting her shot just a little
No,
bit.
no, she wasn't.
After a
Not.
while, it went
No.
from harassment to, you know what?
She was blocking him
this
from
big
even...
black piece of chocolate living in my building, and you want to introduce yourself to me? I need to get to know you.
She was blocking him from even getting into the building.
And at the end when she was like, I just want to know your name. I just want to say hi. I just want to introduce myself.
No, she just wanted to make sure he was living there. I wish he had a big dog like my dog and just opened up that door and that dog was and just bit the hell out of her because he felt threatened. I would have felt
It
threatened.
sounded like you wanted to have a symbiote, a venom.
And I don't want to ever hear you bark like a dog again.
Oh, yeah, that was a terrible dog. Old yellow.
You know what I meant.
Well, God bless that bigoted Becky. I'm glad she got
I'm
fired.
glad he filmed the whole entire situation that she lost her job over this.
Yeah, they better than me. 'Cause
What's-
one thing I'm not good at is explaining myself to white people.
And what city was this?
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis. All right. That's front page news. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up right now. Maybe you had a bad night or bad morning. Or maybe you want to spread some positivity. Whatever it may be. 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Yes, whether you're mad or blessed.
Say it with your chest.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
So you better have the same energy.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Kevin from Miami.
Kevin, get it off your chest.
I'd like to say first, good morning, Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee, DJ MV.
Peace,
hold it
my
down.
brother.
Good morning.
All right, listen, I want to say I had a great time this weekend. I flew up to New York, and I went to my 30th year high school reunion. That's Midwood High School in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a blast.
Oh, that's dope.
Okay, all right.
How many years was it?
30.
30.
3-0.
Okay,
The
all
biggest
right.
record today was Before I Let Go.
Oh, my gosh.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I'm just telling you. I know
Frankie
what
my
Beverly and
gosh.
Mays riding,
That's
bro.
right.
Forever.
But listen to this, though. I want to say good morning to all my co-workers. And I want y'all to hold it down at the Miami-Dade Police Department Homicide Bureau. And I just want to send love to everybody.
All right, brother. Hopefully you have no work today and then nobody got killed out in Miami.
This is Miami, like I said.
All right. Well, have a good morning.
Take it easy.
Hello, who's this?
This is Naquel from Middle Island, New York.
What's up, mama?
Hey,
Get it off your
NyQuil.
chest.
And no, don't do that, Charlamagne. I've been getting that all my life.
I know.
I'm calling because last night My son, whose birthday is Friday, Nassan, he came home and he had asked his art teacher to help him draw a nose. His art teacher, who was white, erased the nose and drew a big nose. He said, "Why did you draw my nose so big?" He said, "All black people have big noses."
Whoa.
Wow.
Right. I'm literally shaking right now because I didn't even think that I was going to get through.
Oh, my gosh.
So how old is your son?
He'll be 9 on Friday.
Charlamagne's going to give him something to say. Is he around right
you
now?
just got to teach him some good stereotypes for white people to throw back at them.
What should he say back?
He should have said back, well, white people smell like dog when it rains. That's all. Let's just throw back another stereotype. That's all.
You got another one for her?
No, that's it. One for one. A bar for a bar. That's all.
Yeah.
What did you tell your son?
But when does this stop?
Mm-hmm.
When does this get addressed inside the school?
You better go address it.
Not to feel, he's already going to a predominantly white school. We do live in Long Island, so when does this stop?
You gotta go check that.
Yeah, you gotta go check that teacher.
My child.
You gotta go check that, man. And then after you check the teacher, you teach your kids some nice, good, white, stereotypical insults to throw right back at them.
And let all the other parents know as well, so they're aware of what happened.
And always remember.
We did call Channel 12 News, and thank God, my aunt is a lawyer, so we're all over this. This is not going to be the last of this.
And always remember, mayonnaise is disgusting.
All right. Well,
I love you guys. I love the Breakfast Club. And I want to say, shout out to his deadbeat father also.
Oh, my goodness. You're just having a bad week, huh? Well, enjoy, Mama.
Have a good day, guys.
All righty.
Listen, always remember, Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. But Charlamagne the God says, when they go low, take it to the floor with them. All right, do a little dance.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Hit us now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. You on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
What's up, man? This is Reckless TV from IG, man. How y'all doing?
You sound like Big Chocolate the Toe Sucker. That's what you sound like. But what's up, man? Get it off your chest.
Hell no, don't disrespect me like that.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
But, I want to speak on the Highway Hillary or Hallway Hillary, whatever her name is. Sound like she was shooting her shot at the end of the video.
That's what I heard, too, brother.
They do, yeah. It sounded like she tried to shoot her shot because she tried to introduce herself. And then also I want to speak on Drake. Drake is like the high school bully. They finally took an L. Now he's sitting in the car with his friends talking about, when I see him, I'm going to F him up. Drake don't want that smoke.
Thank you, bro.
He don't want no smoke at all, man. He ain't about that life.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, Big Chocolate the Toe Sucker. How we doing, gang?
Yo.
You knew he was coming.
I just knew it. What's up, bro?
It's toe time. Charlamagne cut me off last week, Envy, so give me a few seconds, all right?
Go ahead, bro.
All right, check it out. Biggie had a song out called Hypnotized. I got a funny rap parody to that. Goes like this.
Go.
Charlamagne, you dummy, dummy, dummy. Can't you see? Jimmy Kimmel is a bigot. B. He put on blackface and didn't apologize, but you kiss his ass like you're hypnotized. That hot?
First of all, I don't give a damn about Jimmy Kimmel. I don't even know Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, neither do I give a damn.
Like neither
do I give a damn about that whack ass rap you just spit.
Don't watch Jimmy's show, y'all. Peace. What you think, Envy?
Jimmy Kimmel
thought it was kind of corny.
I think you need to get off Jimmy's Jimmy.
All right. Hello, who's this?
Yo, this Evan calling from Norfolk, Virginia.
Evan, 757. What's up, man? Get it off your chest.
Nothing much, man. I'm just, I listen to y'all as much as possible. I'm heading into work right now. I'm in the Navy. I'm just saying I'm blessed. And Charlamagne, I'm looking for your book to come out. I read the last one. I'm excited, man.
We 1 week away, baby. October 23rd. Shook One will be out in the streets.
Oh, yeah. All right. Y'all take care.
All right, bro. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Corvette
Corvette.
from New Jersey. Yes.
Okay, I can tell what kind of car your pops likes.
Yeah, well, I'm a little upset this morning. My nephew, I currently reside in Georgia, and my nephew came home yesterday with a busted lip, and he explained to me that a little boy in his class pushed him into a water fountain, and literally the teacher did nothing. So I'm going to be going up there in the morning to tell him a little bit how I feel, because it's ridiculous.
That's your nephew?
So clearly you didn't...
Yes.
Where's the boy's parents?
Well, his mom, which is my sister, she was at work, and I called her like, this is what happened. But it takes a village to raise a child, I feel like. So I'm going to step in and do my auntly duties and handle it.
So you didn't listen to the Breakfast Club last week when we had the conversation about when a kid puts their hands on you, should your kid hit him back?
No, I did. I totally agree, but I also want to go up there to see exactly what the other issue is, because...
Why your nephew ain't snuffed the kid back after he got pushed?
Charlamagne, I teach my niece and nephew violence, but only when it's needed.
That was needed. He got pushed through a water fountain and busted his lip.
You know what? Y'all are right. Okay. Well, thank you.
Wait. But is the mom upset? Because you sound like you mad.
Like she knows how I am, so she's upset, but she's like the rational one. Like she's very, all right, Corvette, we going to handle this. I'm like, nah, I'm going to go up there, and I will shut the whole Georgia public school system down.
Maybe you should let the mom. Maybe you should let the mom go up there. If the mom is more rational, maybe you should let the mom. That's not your baby.
Nah, I'm gonna be rational. I got it. I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
What kind of car do you drive? Just curious.
That's not the point.
Just curious. No,
it's not a Corvette.
All right, just curious. All right. Well, you have
you guys have a good day.
You have a wonderful day.
All right, you too. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, you can hit us up at any time. Now, we got rumors on the way?
Yes, let's talk about a couple that seems like they were separating and it wasn't going to work out, but now they are trying to figure things out after they separated.
All right, let me just go to line 3. It's her birthday. Let's say happy birthday to her. Nicole!
Hey!
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
What you doing for your birthday?
Well, today I'm going to work, but Thursday, once I leave work, I'm headed to the airport, and I'm going straight to L.A. I'm going to see Drake this weekend. So,
Ow.
And Drake's still performing in L.A.?
He got 4 shows out there.
Drake got 7 shows in L.A.
Yeah, 7 shows.
4 at the Forum, yep.
Damn.
Yep.
All right, well, thank
you. Well,
have a good time.
Yeah, enjoy your birthday.
You. I will.
Say Breakfast Club rumors on the way.
All right, bye.
No, say that.
You going to make her work on her birthday?
I was trying to make her work. All right, well, it's the Breakfast Club rumors on the way. Don't move.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Aaron Hernandez.
It's time. She's spilling the tea. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
Well, the Boston Globe is doing an investigative series on Aaron Hernandez and some things they found out with the extensive interviews that they have been doing. They did interview a Bristol Central High School teammate of his who said that the two of them actually were having an on-again, off-again romance. Now, this is according to his old teammate, San Soucy. He said, me and him were very much into trying to hide what we were doing. We didn't want people to know. According to Hernandez's brother, Jonathan also said that their father was also very volatile toward them and would actually discipline him for not being masculine enough. He said the F word, which is a derogatory term used to describe gay people, was used all the time in our house, all the time. He said, I remember Aaron wanted to be a cheerleader. My cousins were cheerleaders and amazing, and I remember coming home and my dad put an end to that really quick, and it was not okay. My dad made it clear that he had his definition of a man. Now, as an adult, Aaron also confided in his brother Jonathan that he had been sexually molested as a young boy. His brother did not go into more detail about what happened to him when he was younger. In addition, they did some interviews with some of his ex-Patriots teammates, and one of his old teammates, Brandon Lloyd, a former Patriots receiver, said that he would have mood swings. He said he would be either in a fit of rage or he'd be the most sensitive person in the room talking about cuddling with his mother, or he would say, do you think I'm good enough to play?
I thought they chalked all that up to CTE, though. When I saw his documentary, they were saying that he had signs of CTE. And
well, I think they're talking about him also being abused as a child as well, and also having issues with being masculine enough.
I don't understand what all of this got to do with anything, though. Even when I watched the documentary, they just all of a sudden was like he was gay. And I'm like, okay, what's that got to do with anything?
I mean, I guess
he was still a gangbanging murderer. It doesn't matter what his sexuality was.
Right. They're just going into what his past was like as his childhood and about him being assaulted when he was young and being abused by his father and,
So are they saying that's what led to the behavior of him being as violent as he was?
Yeah, I think it had to do with the people that he hung out with, but also him trying to repress his sexuality as well. And Lloyd also said that he was also told by Welker, who was a fellow receiver, Wes Welker, he told him, I just want to warn you, Hernandez is going to talk about being bathed by his mother. He's going to have his genitalia out in front of you while you're sitting on your stool. He's going to talk about gay sex. Just do your best to ignore it, even walk away.
Wow.
So they're saying that he was just basically a lot to handle, but it seems like he had a lot of things that he was battling within himself as well.
Such a sad life, such a waste of a good tight end.
All right, now Lala Anthony is still figuring things out with Carmelo after being separated. They had a rough patch, but they have never filed those divorce papers. Now Lala talked to People on Saturday, and she said, we're good. I mean, we've been together for a really long time, so we're figuring out how to make it work for what is best for Kyan and what is best for us. They have been hanging out a lot together lately, so it seems like they are trying to work on things.
Salute to Lalize.
Now, Paul Allen, who is the co-founder of Microsoft, was He passed away. He was 65 years old. He was actually battling cancer. He first found out he had cancer back in 1983. He was diagnosed, and he resigned from Microsoft shortly thereafter, but still was very active on the board until 2000, and he finally did succumb to his cancer. He died yesterday afternoon in his hometown of Seattle. He was worth about $20 billion or more.
And that should let you know right there that money is not everything, because that money, all the money in the world could not stop that cancer.
Yeah, he fought for over 30 years.
Paul Allen donated more than $2 billion to various charities. He was never married. He had no children. And he was always there, they said, for his family and friends. So he was 65 years old.
Who's in that will? Who did he leave that to?
His family, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the charities as well.
Right.
All right, Solange, her new album is supposedly coming out at any time sometime soon. Now, she talked to T Magazine, which is New York Times Magazine. And her last album, Seat at the Table, which was excellent, came out 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And she's been talking about this new album. She said there's a lot of jazz at the core, but with electronic and hip-hop drum and bass, because I wanted to bang and make your trunk rattle. She said that the album has taken her to different places. She worked in New Orleans, in Jamaica, in Cali, in Houston. She said, I like to be able to tell the story in 13 different ways. Then I like to edit. I have this fear living in my body about releasing work. I don't know any artist that doesn't feel that before they hit the send button. So I'm sure we're excited for some new Solange.
You goddamn right. I'm here for that.
Work. All right. And also tonight at 8 on BET, D. Ray Davis is hosting the BET Hip Hop Awards. That's going down with Lil Duval.
There you go. Now you leading off with the right person.
Oh,
Little Duval performing at the damn BET Hip Hop Awards tonight.
Lil Wayne, Cardi B, A$AP Rocky, DJ Khaled, Bun B, T.I., YG, Wale, and a lot more hitting that stage from Miami. And then right after that at 10 is the premiere of that new series, Hustle in Brooklyn, a new reality show. So make sure you look for that hashtag Hip Hop Awards and keep up with everything that's happening.
Yeah, y'all gonna respect Lil Duval's smile, bitch, when Will Smith dropped that Hot 16 to it.
All right.
I'm just putting that out in the atmosphere. That's what I want for Christmas. I want Will Smith to drop a 16 to Smile Beat. Now, mind you, I said this last week, right? Mm-hmm. And Will Smith posted a video on Instagram yesterday, and he was with his family. And you know what was playing in the background?
Smile Beat?
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I think about it. Will Smith turned 50 this year. Nobody lives their best life, especially on social media, more than Will Smith. It's just perfect for him to lay a verse to that record for the holidays.
All right. Well, you putting it out there.
Wouldn't y'all want to hear that?
Yep.
Come on now.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, when we come back, we have comedian and actress Coco Brown joining us. So we'll kick it with her when we come back. What shows is she on, you?
You know her from Fox's 911. She's also on a Tyler Perry show. What show is it? I'm forgetting the name of it.
It's bad, guys.
What, you said that's bad?
Yeah.
And she was in that Dying Laughing comedy documentary alongside Jerry Seinfeld, Jamie Foxx.
Let me tell y'all something. Trust us, all right? Trust the Breakfast Club, all right? Trust DJ Envy. Trust Angela Yee. Trust Charlamagne the God, okay?
She was on For Better or Worse.
If we're putting her on at 7 a.m. and talking to her for about 20, 30 minutes, she's great. Okay, just trust us.
All right.
All right? Have we not earned your trust after almost 8 years now?
Well, we'll talk to her when we come back. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building, Miss Coco Brown.
Hey,
Coco.
what's up, y'all?
Welcome,
Hey,
Coco.
how y'all doing?
Let's talk about 911.
Yeah.
You are back season 2.
Yes.
So how does a comedian go from doing comedy to such a serious role?
Called talent.
True.
It's called
True
real
indeed,
talent, which is lacking a lot in this era. But yeah, I mean, I was a trained actress before I ever picked up a mic and told a joke. So I mean, so it was easy for me to go back to my roots. People think because you're a comic, that's all you know. But no, I've been doing this since I was 10 years old.
Well, let's talk about that journey. You're from the 757.
Yes, baby.
Now, how did you start off getting into acting and doing comedy?
You know, it's funny. My mother put me in community theater when I was 10 because she was like, I was always acting out stuff.
The Newport News.
I was always putting on little plays and stuff like that. So she put me in community theater. Then I started going, through the whole process of school and stuff like that. In the drama club, went to college, minored in theater. Never thinking I was going to do nothing with it. I went to VCU, Virginia Commonwealth. Okay. Yeah. And it's funny because I was supposed to live so traditionally Southern. I was supposed to go to college, meet a man, get married, have some babies, and come to my parents' house every Sunday after church.
Okay. You
know what I'm saying? So for me to go so left and, start actually doing what my mother put me in, she was like, oops, my bad. I didn't mean for you to do it for real.
Right.
So it was cool, And it was funny because when I became a comic, a friend of mine got me into comedy. I didn't think about being no comic. He introduced me to a guy that is on the actually one of the other people's big morning shows right now. And he
say
put
the name. What's the name?
Tom Joyner.
Okay, yeah,
Chris Paul. Chris Paul.
Nothing wrong with that.
So he put me in, he put me in the right position to meet him. He had a comedy club in D.C. at the time, and he was like, "Yo, you should try comedy. You funny as hell." And I'm like, "All right." Next thing you know, I'm doing it, and it's like, but I've never been scared, Did
you ever look down upon the comedy scene because of your background?
No, not at all. Not at all. I think comedy is one of the hardest things to do. You have to make everybody in a room laugh at the same thing at the same time.
Right. So difficult.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people think it's so easy because you can make, imaginary people on Instagram laugh, and then you get in there and do it to real live human beings, and they get a little humbling awakening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not the same.
You'd be like, go up there and do 3 minutes. You know how long 3 minutes is on that stage?
Right. Exactly. And I've seen it, honey.
Do you remember your first show?
Yes.
Where was it?
It was at the Comedy Spot in New Carrollton, Maryland. Went on stage trying to tell jokes, and they looked at me like I was crazy.
Boo?
I mean, they didn't boo.
Okay.
But they boo. But I thought telling jokes was snapping on people. So I went on stage and just started cracking on people on the front row.
Sometimes that does not
Baby,
work out
this
well.
one chick was ready to fight me. And I said, hold up. Look, this ain't even what I do. I work for the circus. And it got like this big laugh because I really did. I worked for Ringling Brothers.
What did you do for the circus?
I worked in advertising for Ringling Brothers.
Okay.
So when I said that, everybody laughed. And I said, no, for real. Like, I ain't juggling no monkeys or nothing. I mean, I put the billboards up. And as I began to talk, they were laughing. And I said, oh, this is what works. What's real.
Yep, telling the truth.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Don't tell jokes, tell the truth.
Exactly, and that's what I do. That's actually one of my monikers, is I don't tell jokes, I tell the truth.
I feel like you stole that from me, but...
No, you really? How old are you, baby?
40.
I'm 46. I think I might have stole it from, you might have stole it from me. Been breathing a little while longer, baby. Been breathing a little while longer. But no, it's funny because... I learned very quickly that what's real is what's funny. Mm-hmm. I don't get up there and try to tell you hee ha ha's. I'm telling you stuff straight from my heart. When I went through my divorce, I wasn't, trying to be funny about it. I realized I was gay after 3 years of marriage because, I realized I was married to a bitch for 3 years. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I say what's real.
You still see him, that guy?
My ex?
Yes.
Whenever he feels like showing up, he's one of them, He's Houdini.
So that's you have a child together.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
yeah.
you have to still...
Remind him, could you?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Damn.
Yeah. Say it again louder.
Y'all have a child, come see
your
child.
Yes, that check is late. Yeah. Okay. Jeez. But no. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would think, always bugs me out when people who have baby mothers who are public figures don't act right. Because you can put them on blast at any moment.
And it's crazy because, I was just like, and I could have drugged this man with the information I have. Mm-hmm. But I always took the high road. And all I asked was like, be in your son's life, send me the check on time, which I don't even touch. It goes into his trust fund. Yes, my child has a trust fund. We need to do more like that, black people. But, he still won't act right, so God bless him. Karma's a bitch. He's on, heart attack number 3.
Oh, my goodness.
My life insurance policy is cocked and loaded.
Well, damn. You got a life insurance policy on him?
2.
Wow.
Goodness.
How do you explain to your son when his father is not being responsible?
You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I have been so blessed that I've always had great male black men in my, great black men in my life. That he's never missed a beat in terms of role models and strong men in his life. So it's funny how at 6 years old, he had the discernment that when he finally did meet this man, he was like, you full of crap. And doesn't even ask for him. And then when he left, it was like, and he doesn't ask for him. And I don't force it. He knows he has a father, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not bashing his dad. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. Mm-hmm. Only a hit dog will holler. So, but at the same token, it's like I've been blessed that he's got a great village around him. I do not lack for strong men in my life. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them are gay, and it's great because my child is 6 years old with a lookbook. He has a stylist. My child is killing the game right now, but I'm grateful for that. He doesn't, miss a beat.
How did that affect you dating moving forward?
It's tough. I went through a period where I did do something that a lot of women don't do, and I took time to heal me.
That's always so important.
A lot of women jump into relationships trying to get a man to heal them. I healed me. I had that come to Jesus moment because I had to, tell myself the truth. Bottom line, I was the dumb heifer that chose him. You know what I'm saying? I saw some signs, and I should have ran, and I didn't.
Flags.
I saw them.
What were the signs?
Ooh, let's see. When you used your brother's name and social to show a fake credit report, so I wouldn't know your credit was shot to hell.
Damn, man, that was a sign.
He was trying to impress you.
You know, and my dumb ass said that.
That's how you rationalize.
That's exactly what my dumb ass said.
That's high level fronting.
I was like, you just wanted to show the good side. He was just trying to impress me.
He lied because he loves me.
Right.
Susie Orman said, don't date a man whose credit score is less than what? 720, I think it was.
She said.
So that's probably, that's probably what he was on.
Yeah, his was a lot lower than that.
He showed you a fake credit score and it was lower than that?
It was his brother's. No.
Oh,
his brother's was like 8-something.
Okay.
But it was his brother's credit. And he had put his name on it.
How did you ask him, Blake?
You should have been like,
before we go out, let me see your credit score?
Well, I mean, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm going to ask certain questions like, how's your credit? Have you ever touched a man? I need to know these things. I mean, for real, I need to know. Have you ever felt frisky with Ricky? Okay, I need to know.
What other signs did you see besides the credit? Any other signs?
You know, baby mom. You know, baby mom was no relationship. You know, I never could meet the baby mom, never could meet the daughter.
So he wasn't even taking care of his other kid.
Yes and no. I mean, you know, in my mind, I didn't think he was taking care of his kid, but in all actuality, he was, because if, you know, he died, she would get all the benefits because she was still legally the wife. Yeah, I said it out loud.
Oh, so he was still married.
That's why he didn't want you to meet her.
It was a lot of things, but you know, he was the greatest boyfriend. Everybody in my circle fell in love with him. My parents, who were some hard nuts to crack, fell in love with him. He was good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you know, it's just, I think that's a lot of times, you know, when men are always saying, you know, it's still good men out here. The problem is good men is there are a lot of dog men using your tactics to get women. So we can't tell the difference anymore.
All right, we have more with Coco Brown. When we come back, don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We have comedian and actress Coco Brown in the building. Yee.
So, Coco, do you think that women are more powerful nowadays?
Well, a lot of women don't know that their strength needs to be toned down.
And I understand that because sometimes when we're used to doing everything for ourselves and we can, we don't want to ask a man for help or say, hey, can you do this for me? Because it does make a man feel good. But we also know that we don't really need you to do it.
Well, that's the thing. You can never, I used to say, I don't need a man, I want a man. No, honey, a man has to feel needed. If a black man doesn't feel needed, he'll go to find somebody. That's why a lot of times you see super successful men date very beneath them. Because they won't get a woman with the education or the degrees or the accolades or the money that they have. Why? Because she's an equal now. They can't control her. Now, a chick that's very happy with bundles and a Louis Vuitton bag every once in a while, he can tell her what to do. And it's like a lot of women don't know how to release their power.
Yeah, sometimes
you know
it's
what I'm
intimidating
saying?
for a man when they know that you could probably get better stuff for yourself than they could do for you if you wanted to.
It's that black male pride is real. It's the way you have to speak to your black man. It's a very different thing. When I've dated white men, you speak to them differently. Spanish men, you speak to them differently. Black men, it's a very different vocabulary you must use.
I feel what you're saying, but I don't want to tiptoe around nobody's fragile ego either, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But I mean, the black male ego is very fragile. You know, it's almost like black men have to love you more than you love them. It's almost like when you see chicks date beneath them. That's why you see all these pretty chicks now with ugly people.
Well, women don't care about looks. I think women don't care about looks as much as men do.
Tell me I'm lying. Y'all don't see how many really pretty chicks with these little fugly, grim little...
I got a theory about that, though.
It's always
What's
been
the
like
theory?
that.
I got a theory that the beautiful women, nobody ever hollers at them. Like, guys feel intimidated just because of their beauty. So it's always the ugly guy who feel like, I'm just going to take my shot because he ain't got nothing to lose. That's how Jermaine Dupri got with Janet. Because I bet you nobody wanted to walk up to Janet and holler at Janet.
Bobby Brown did.
Well, Bobby
was a superstar.
I think JD was just real. I think she wasn't used to real. And she loved the real.
And maybe he wasn't impressed with her being Janet Jackson.
That's true, too.
That's what I think.
I think that women are not as concerned with looks as they are with a man's aura, his power, and ambition and other things like that. I think men are more concerned about looks. I think women have always dated men that probably aren't as good looking as they are.
True. I mean, we've all dated down. I mean, let's just keep it real. I mean, haven't you dated down?
Me? No.
Never dated down.
No.
Never dated down one you pray to God don't ever pop up on you at the store.
I've been married since 17 years.
Oh, now.
Okay, wow. Okay.
I done been to jail for a weekend and came home.
Let me word that correctly.
That's the correct wording.
Right, you know, has your penis seen dark days?
Yes, I that.
So, Coco, what would you say if you had to say your ideal man, since you're single now, and what you're looking for? What would you say you're looking for?
I'm really big on a man that can speak, that can articulate themselves. I don't know what happened to the English language, But some of these men just botch it to hell. And the women, too. I mean, I've been around some women that I'm like, baby, write it down. Because I don't know what the hell you just said to me. But, I need a man that's coming to the table with something. My biggest thing that ticks me off is men over 40 that have nothing. What have you been doing with your life that you can step to someone and you have nothing? I mean, you ain't got and I don't get, and then they get mad at you when you don't want to give them the time of day. But I feel like at a certain age, there should be something to show for your time on this earth.
And women too.
Something. Now, you may have had it all and lost it all, but I need receipts.
I agree.
Do you Google people before you go out with them?
Girl, I have to. Background checks all day long. I learned that the hard way with my marriage. I'll ask a dude, all I need is 7 numbers of your social. I will figure out the rest.
So wait a minute. I thought he was married before. So
he was married while we were married.
So you were never married, really?
So you were never married, then? Wait.
Technically. I mean, I had a wedding. I have pictures to show for it.
Wow. So he went through the wedding and everything.
I need to meet this guy.
Wow.
How did you find out
hero.
that he was...
You know what, Charlamagne? You know what? Maybe you can get him to pay his child support. I'm going to give you his number. Call him.
How did you find out that he was still married?
It's so funny. You know how you got that one girlfriend that's like the spy?
Yes.
I have this one girlfriend, and she had been saying it for like a year. Girl, he hiding something. And she called herself being Inspector Clouseau. And going, and she came back and she said, girl, I found out. She called the courthouse of the city he was, state he was married.
She was not playing.
No, she said, girl, look what happened. And they was like, yes, ma'am, he's still married. I was like, so that means my marriage isn't legal? And mind you, I had to keep that in for months before I left.
So what was he telling his other family?
I mean, well, according to people, he said that I knew and that I was cool with it. I just wanted to get married.
Getting married twice at the same time?
You can't do that. It's
he
illegal.
definitely about to tweet me right now and give me the whole story. I guarantee
call him. Call Charlamagne,
So you didn't have to get a divorce.
You got to know.
I got to know.
I got to know.
Wow. But it was
Why
one of
did
those
you have
things.
to hold it in for months?
I don't know. If now that you ask me that, I don't know why. I mean, I just had my son. He was only 5 months old. And I held it in. I didn't tell him.
Or you didn't believe
Heck
it?
yeah, I was ashamed, embarrassed, humiliated.
Did you believe it, though?
The whole nine. I mean, honey, when they sent over the actual marriage license, what could I do?
Damn.
This is one thing, too, that I learned that I'll never do again. Live my life on social media. Because my marriage was, I'm so happy and I'm so in love. And then that happened and I kind of had to just delete everything out of nowhere.
So how was that conversation? Like, how did you approach
What did he say when you confronted him?
You know what's comical? You know how long it took for me to actually confront him about it? 5 years.
5 years?
What?
You lived
I lived for 3 months after I found out, and then I moved out. I left him. And then when we finally came back together, and I had forgiven him, I had moved on, because I told him, I said, I can't hate you and love my son at the same time. I just was like, dude, just be a father to your child. That's all I ask. I really don't need your money, because your money goes into a trust fund. I don't even touch. He can't even touch till he's 21. But I mean, I think, it's the guilt with him. We finally had the conversation, and when I asked him why did he do that, he just said, I was stupid. I was in love. I felt like I was going to lose you. I proposed. I didn't know we were going to get married so quick. I thought I was going to get the divorce straight before then. We didn't. I was scared to say something, and I just went through with it, and then eventually I just began to act like it didn't matter. And then,
good Lord.
So, people do stupid stuff.
That's basically what he said. What he
know.
doesn't know is he probably could have told you, look, here's
oh my God, can we talk about something with my damn life?
I'm depressed now.
I'm like, for real, I don't want to. You know what?
Have you given Tyler the script yet?
I think Tyler's probably going to make a movie about this, honey. Okay? I'm good. Oh my God, I thought we were coming here and make jokes.
Your eyes watering, eyelashes starting to fall off.
Happy birthday, thank you.
I do want to ask you about your nonprofit called Wigs of Love.
Yes. It was, I formed that for my girlfriend who passed away from breast cancer. She had battled it twice. She lost her life the second time. And when she lost all her hair, it freaked her out. She didn't know what to do because, black men, y'all love sisters with hair. And so she, I started giving her my wigs because I was getting wigs for shows and stuff that I was doing. And then I had all these wigs left over, and I was like, I'm going to get these women who need them. So I partnered up with Kim Kimball and Elgin Charles and a couple of other great, hair stylists. And, we make custom, wigs for women who have lost their hair due to chemo and radiation.
That's
beautiful.
So dope.
Yeah. So
beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us, Coco.
Thank you. Oh my God, y'all just had me here purging my soul. Y'all gotta bring back something to be funny.
A lot of lies was
bring
told.
you back.
You know what I'm saying? Bring back something to be funny.
A lot of lies were told because black men.
All right. Well, if black men don't teach them.
Well, it's Coco Brown at the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you, baby.
The Breakfast Club.
All right. Throw it back a little bit. Morning, everybody.
Don't try to act like you don't know where we be at, neither.
Steve, JMB, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Happy birthday to anybody celebrating a birthday, man. Enjoy your day.
What's happening?
Now, don't forget, tonight at 8 on BET, the BET Hip Hop Awards with
Little
Lil Wayne.
Duval.
You okay?
Little Duval.
Screamed out Little Duval.
Duval's hitting the stage.
That's
There you
right.
go.
Drop one of the clues bombs for my guy, Lil Duval, man. Proud of my homie, okay?
So check that out tonight at 8, the BET Hip Hop Awards. And then at 10, catch the premiere of Hustle in Brooklyn.
Ivy Rivera.
There you go. I knew he was going to say it. I knew he was going to do
Drop
it.
one of the clues bombs for Young Ivy.
That's right.
Okay?
And shout out to Kim Osario, who produced that show.
Kim, what's happening? That's People's too. What up, Kim? Drop one of
right.
the clues bombs for Kim Osario, damn it. I'm watching BET all night tonight. Okay?
Now let's get to these rumors. Let's talk Ariana Grande.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, by now you should know that Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson have broken up, but here's how they divvied up everything. Now, she did return the ring that he gave her because, of course, the ring is in contemplation of marriage and they're not getting married anymore. That ring was worth almost $100,000 and was made specifically for her. It's a one-of-a-kind. They also decided that she gets to keep the pig that they had together, Piggy Smalls, if you guys remember the two of them.
They have a pig?
Yeah, they have a little
real pig?
teacup pig that they adopted last month, and he had gotten a tattoo of the pig on his torso and everything. So,
A real pig? Like a pig
yeah,
pig?
it's a teacup pig. A little baby, little
I never heard
mini
of a teacup pig.
So she's the one that actually bought the pig, so it was always hers. Now, the reason that they really broke up, she was emotionally unavailable after everything that happened with Mac Miller, which is understandable. And so it just wasn't working right now.
How do people know all of this stuff about other people's lives? Like, how do y'all know all of these details?
An insider leaked it somehow, some way.
This is crazy.
Sometimes people themselves leak that information.
Can you walk the pig?
As a matter of fact.
Like, can you
No,
walk the
they
pig?
didn't.
Does the pig lift his leg to pee? I'm just curious, like when you have a pet pig.
I don't have a teacup pig, I can't tell you.
At what point do you eat that little pig and turn it into
You
bacon? At what point do you make a sandwich out of that little pig, all right? That's what I want to know.
You don't eat your
Because, by the
pets.
way, if you got a pet pig and your pig dies, you ain't going to waste that meat.
Yes, you are.
All right? You're going to find a way to put that on a sandwich.
You're going to bury it and have a proper funeral.
Not me.
All
I don't
right,
even eat pork.
Kanye West, as y'all know, is in Uganda, and he actually was with the president of Uganda, with Kim Kardashian West, and they were talking about tourism in Africa, and he has big plans after he went to go see a safari.
I'm here to be here and work with you. This is going to be like Jurassic Park, Disney World. Also, because when I saw the safari, I was thinking about this is how all zoos should be. But I'd like to know what are the other industries that you would like to build and have a discussion about what would make the entire country be the most like to build Wakanda.
He said he want to build Wakanda.
And he also wants to build a Jurassic Park as well. He wants the entire country to be
goodness.
Wakanda, and he sees Jurassic Park. So all these fictional places.
Africa has so many natural resources already.
I don't even understand how
Oh,
you want to build a. So he wants to bring dinosaurs into
Yes, he
Uganda.
want dinosaurs.
I'm so confused. This is insulting.
That's your guy, man.
That's my guy.
That's your guy.
All right, now, when he revealed that he plans to have 7 kids with Kim Kardashian, here's what she said.
Children, you said your children.
How many?
He's asking how many children.
Yes. I would like to have 7.
I would not.
Kim said, I will not. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, she can't.
It's
She
not
can't,
going well.
She can't have kids anyway anymore.
Okay.
So
Envy.
it's. I mean, they can still have kids. She just doesn't have to carry
And
them.
then, yeah, she could do it the same way that she had Chicago West.
Absolutely.
The president
I
had
want to hear
tweeted
more
out.
about this Jurassic Park idea in Africa.
And Wakanda.
I wonder how this is going to play out.
And Charlamagne, you were supposed to have your sit down with Kanye, and you've since canceled that.
Because he's building Jurassic Park.
He's in Uganda.
Well, no, he's supposed to be back today, actually.
No,
at,
they say he's actually extending his trip.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Now.
Because he has to build Jurassic Park. Are you guys crazy?
That's a big plan.
Yes. It's going to take a couple of days.
He's going to make it into Wakanda
Well, yeah,
over
we
there.
were supposed to do our Times Talk tomorrow. But I canceled it for all the reasons I saw yesterday, because the media has a narrative they want to paint. And as long as that narrative exists, the conversation about mental health will get drowned out.
I don't know
because
about
of
media.
Jurassic
He's
Park.
the one that said that. I don't know that they painted it. He said it.
Oh, no, because you think about it yesterday. Yesterday, I released a statement. I said, I think to have the conversation about, our mental health issues right now would be a total distraction. And all I saw was people jumping to their own conclusions. Charlamagne canceled because Kanye met with Trump. Kanye canceled because he's mentally unstable. I didn't say none of that. So because of all those false stories, that confirmed what I already knew was that the conversation about mental health would have got lost.
I thought he was just in Uganda.
No, you can't.
Now, he's also there working on his album, and Big Sean is there as well. So they're supposed to be producing music and shooting some videos during their trip also.
And by the way, this wasn't a decision that was made yesterday. Okay, my decision to cancel was made last week.
Why didn't you tell
Friday.
people?
Because I had to wait on all the powers that be. It was a lot of moving parts in this situation. It wasn't New York Times talk.
Now, in addition to this, Kanye also gifted him some white sneakers. And the president of Uganda said, I thank Kanye for the gift of white sneakers. Enjoy your time in Uganda. It is the true pearl of Africa. All right. Jada Pinkett Smith on her Red Table Talk. Will Smith was on, and he talked about the struggles that he had in his marriage with Jada Pinkett Smith. Here's what he said.
And there was a period where Mommy woke up and cried 45 days straight. I started keeping a diary.
Damn. You missed some days.
It was every morning. I think that's the worst I've ever felt in our marriage.
Wow.
I was failing miserably.
Nobody gonna ask why?
Yeah, how was he failing? That's what I wanted to know. As a man, when I saw that yesterday, I wanted to know how he was failing because I'm the type of person, smart people learn from their own mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes
Well,
of
Red Table
others.
Talks returns on October 22nd, so I'm sure
so we're going to see the whole episode
you'll
then?
get to see the whole episode.
Got you.
And, previously they've said a lot of different things about each other. Like, Jada Pinkett Smith says, here's the thing about Will and I. We're family. That's never going down as far as a separation. She said, we are family. Take all of that whole marriage, relationship crap. At the end of the day, Will and I are family. I'm going to hold him down. It doesn't matter. They don't even say that they're married anymore, according to Will Smith. He said, we refer to ourselves as life partners. So they've been together for 20 years. And they have 2 kids together as well, as you guys know.
Oh, listen, I know I'm a Pinkett Smith Winfrey Knows Carter. And as a Pinkett Smith Winfrey Knows Carter, I can't wait until Will Smith lays a verse for Smile Bitch. All right? That's all I want for Christmas. That's all I'm telling the universe. Okay? Nobody lives their best life better than Will Smith. I can't wait till he lays a verse to Lil Duval's smash record.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yee.
I'm telling you, the universe is listening to me. The universe is always listening to me, by the way. Did you see the video Will Smith posted yesterday where he had Smile Bitch playing in the background?
Yes.
Okay, y'all just wait. Just wait on it.
Okay. All right. What were you giving that donkey to?
Man, I try every day. I really do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I try
Poor
my
Florida.
hardest not to give Donkey of the Day to the people in Florida, but they do not disappoint. And this story right here actually is kind of inspiring in a sick way, because how far are you willing to go for the one you love?
Right.
How far are you willing to go to get your bae back if your bae leaves you?
All the way.
Okay, well, we gonna see.
All right. When we come back, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Make sure you tell them to watch out for Florida, man.
The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. Yes, you are a donkey.
A Florida man attacked an ATM for a very strange reason. It gave him too much money. Florida man is arrested after deputies say he rigged the door to his home in an attempt to electrocute his pregnant wife. Police arrested an Orlando man for attacking a flamingo.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Donkey of the day with Charlamagne the God. I don't know why y'all keep letting him get y'all like this.
Well, they keep letting me get them because they just keep coming up with this great content, man. Donkey of the day for Tuesday, October 15th. Today is the 15th, right? No, the 16th. Tuesday, October 16th. Goes to a 28-year-old man named Justin Foster. And if you just heard that new customized Donkey of the Day intro courtesy of Taylor Hayes, then you know Justin Foster is indeed from where all the craziest people in America come from, Florida. Yes, as your Uncle Charlotte said in the intro, all the craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. I'm going to be in Florida at some point in the next couple of weeks promoting my new book, Shook One Anxiety Playing Tricks on Me, and making sure all you crazy-ass Florida folks pull up to the polls to vote for Andrew Gillum as your next governor. So don't ever think I don't like Florida, okay? I am highly entertained by Floridians, and I am strangely inspired but also equally sickened by the story I'm about to tell you. Justin lives in Tallahassee, Florida, where my man Andrew Gillum is mayor. Now, this right here lets you know how crazy Florida folks are. See, Justin had a boo, okay? A young lady who was his girlfriend, all right? But they are not together anymore. But Justin still has love for his queen. And like most women, when they get out of a relationship, at some point, they're going to start a new one. Okay, guys seem to think that when they are in a relationship with a woman, that the woman is going to be his forever, but that's not how life works, fellas. All right, when you break up with a woman, the world keeps turning and the fire in her loins keeps burning. Okay, Justin, I understand this woman is the light of your life, the fire in your loins. I understand your world is in complete darkness without her, but you just have to find someone else to light up your life. But sadly, that flame you are looking for will probably be at the bottom of your cellmate's butt. Because Justin is a jealous ex-boyfriend, and jealous ex-boyfriends refuse to let you be happy with someone else, okay? Ladies, when you move on, they all of a sudden want to do everything they should have been doing when y'all was together. All of a sudden, they want to be the man for you that they always should have been. Why? Because men never know what they got until it's gone, and sometimes you have to see something you love being cared for by someone else in order to really appreciate it. Justin is jealous of his ex-girl's new man. And we all know jealousy is just love and hate at the same time, because he loves his ex and hates that she's with another man. So how do you hurt your ex? Well, you either harm her or harm her new man. And Justin chose to harm her new man. Now, the new man lives in Chicago. And Justin got on a plane from Florida and flew to Chicago. This right here is why Florida crazy is in a league of its own. We all know the reputation of Chicago. Chirac is what they call it, all right? People there don't play, all right? With all the smoke that's in Chicago, Justin got on a plane and went to Chicago to confront his ex's new man.
It's not his fault.
In Justin's mind it is. Do you know how crazy you have to be to pull up to Chicago looking for action? All right, not like Tekashi 69 pulling up and taking a video in the middle of the night when no one is around. I'm talking coming there looking for one man, and that man was 26 years old. And according to prosecutors in court via the Chicago Tribune, Justin caught the new boyfriend lacking in the streets, okay? Hit him in the head with a tire iron. All right?
That's crazy.
Hit him so hard that the victim now has permanent brain damage. Then Justin carved his initials into the victim's leg, a nice JF. I don't even know his middle name.
Just in case you don't know who did this.
Just in case you don't know.
Goodness.
All right, JF was here. And then Justin proceeded to cut his penis off.
What do you mean?
What you mean, what do I mean? What the hell did I say? All right.
What do you mean?
Come here, give me a knife and I'll show you. All right? Round of applause for Florida. They never disappoint. All right?
Goodness gracious.
Justin cut off his ex's new man's penis.
So he held it in his hand and trimmed?
Good question, Envy. You want to know what Justin did with the penis? All right, I'll tell you what Justin did with the penis. All right, he just tossed it over a fence. All right, and left the guy laying there in a pool of his own blood. And then Justin jumped on a plane to Atlanta like nothing happened. He just jumped on a plane to Atlanta like he didn't just castrate somebody in the middle of the street. Just another day in the life of a Floridian.
That's
all right. Now Justin was arrested and taken back to Chicago, and he is now being held on a $1 million bond. Nothing else to add to this. Oops. Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Please give Justin Foster the sweet sounds of the Hamiltones.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
Now, Envy, I asked you last break how far are you willing to go for the one you love. On a scale of 1 to Justin cutting his ex's new man's penis off, how far are you willing to go?
I ain't grabbing it.
How far are you willing to go, Envy?
I ain't going there.
Why are you talking like that? But what's sad is that he has permanent brain damage after this.
Well, sad is he ain't got no
penis, man.
Yeah, but he has permanent brain damage.
Man, if I ain't had no penis, I wouldn't want to know either.
Oh, that's really sad.
Man, please.
Man, ain't got no penis.
Having no penis is like having permanent brain damage. You know what his psyche will be like for the rest of his life?
Man, grab that man's penis and cut it off.
Like mentally, he's nothing.
Threw it over the fence.
Come on, man.
Like
walking around with no penis. You know what kind of mental torture that is? What kind of emotional torture that is? Ain't enough therapy in the world.
He had to go get that penis
ain't
after
enough
that.
Xanax. Ain't enough Oxycontin.
I'm with you.
Ain't enough cocaine. Ain't enough cognac in the world. Walking around with no penis.
I don't think he even knows what's going on.
He gonna know he ain't got no penis.
Vegetative state.
God works in mysterious ways.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today. Up next, let's have some fun on this Tuesday.
Now that's stupid. You said he's in a vegetarian state and he ain't got no meat.
See, I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I'm not messing with y'all. Not this morning. All right. Let's slander the Breakfast Club, all right? 800-585-1051. Phone lines are wide open. You can slander the Breakfast Club right now. You can call up. You can slander me. You can slander Charlamagne. You can slander Angela Yee. If there's something that you don't like, something that you hate, something that you're not feeling, 800-585-1051. Slander the Breakfast Club.
And what's the rules? We don't answer or respond?
I mean, I can't promise that.
Yeah, we can't promise. We'll try. But Slander the Breakfast Club is next. Phone lines are wide open. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
All right, morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for Slander the Breakfast Club. If there's something that you don't like about me, Angela Yee, or Charlamagne, you can slander us right now.
I love this segment. It's a very humbling experience. I think that we all need to get this at least once a week just to stay humble.
All right, Manuel.
Yes.
Who you want to slander, bro?
You and Charlamagne.
Okay, why?
We right here, sir.
Well, one, DJ Emma, you blocked me a while ago, but I'm a bar, so Atlantic probably paid you to do it. But they probably paid you to do it. But Charlamagne.
Yes, sir.
Now, we both from Charleston, you know.
843, what's happening?
843. But I got one problem. Now, I know you like your girl Cardi B, but why you always got to drag my cousin Nicki?
I love Nicki too, though.
But it just seems like it's always from a bitter standpoint. Like, you'll be like, I like her, but Cardi's my girl. It's kind of obvious.
I don't understand why we can't all be objective. It's nuance to everything. I can love you and still critique you. I'm a cultural critic.
Did you buy Nicki's album?
I did.
How many times?
I bought it 3 times, and I streamed it on Apple Music.
I love Nicki, and I want Nicki and Cardi to be cool.
But leave me alone. I don't like all them unicorns in my Instagram, man.
You was like, you gonna stop playing her music or something like that.
Because she threatened the DJ.
You're right. She did.
See? Well, we good now. I think they chopped it up. We good. So
and her album went platinum. So shout out to Nicki.
It is platinum. You know, the broke Barbs did something for once. You know, Charlamagne.
That's right. Y'all Barbs had a rough year financially. Hold on. Envy, you talked to Nicki?
No, I didn't talk to her.
Oh, I thought you said y'all chopped it up.
No, I said Charlamagne, Self and her, I guess, chopped it up or spoke to each other. All right, well, thank you for calling, man. That wasn't too bad of a slander. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's up? This is Nelson from Detroit. I want to slander y'all.
Okay.
Come on, Nelson, bring it.
Bring it, go ahead.
I want to start with Angela Yee. Every time I try to buy a house here, she already own it. But what you doing for the community here in Detroit? And
I actually just joined an investment group, and we're actually in the process of putting together a women in construction plan for women in Detroit to start doing construction.
Not only that, she's building up broken down and horrible houses and fixing them up and allowing people to live in them.
I actually bought a house that somebody from another country was about to buy, a white woman, and I got it from her the day of. You rather she have it?
Hold on, somebody from another country was about to buy a white woman.
My house.
Okay,
you just said about to buy a white woman. Wow.
I cancel my slander for Angie. I want to slander Charlamagne now.
Go. I need you to come with the fire, man. You kind of whack.
Okay, well, let me just skip to Envy then. Why you always got to drop on the clues bombs? Why you can't afford none of your own bombs? Why you got to drop clues bombs?
It's me that be dropping the bombs, sir.
I never drop clues bombs. That's Charlamagne.
This is Charlamagne, sir.
I cancel my slander, man.
This is whack. Boo. Come on, man. Where y'all at? Where the guys that be slandering us on social media, man? I need some good slander, man. This is whack.
Jason, slander the Breakfast Club, man.
Yo, good morning. How y'all doing?
What's up, man?
It's going to be hard for me to slander y'all because I met all 3 of y'all in person at some time and point, but Envy,
what's up?
I just need to ask you a question.
What's that?
Why are you so sensitive with that hang-up button when somebody says something you don't like? Because your hand be...
Oh, that slipped.
Oh, my gosh, you hung up on him?
I promise that one slipped.
No, it didn't. That was so rude.
I promise.
I am so disappointed in Breakfast Club listeners this morning. The reason I am disappointed in y'all, because y'all are usually a lot more greasy, a lot more spicy with the slander. You know what I'm saying? Y'all real soft this morning.
AJ.
Right? Hello?
Who you want to slander this morning, sir?
I love all of you guys. I kind of had a thing, though, I wanted to talk about. I listen to Lip Service every week, so it's like nothing personal or anything. I just wanted to speak on how you guys have a lot of women on there. You know, you guys interview a lot of women, like the Nivea interview. And Charlamagne kind of slanders them, and Angela Yee just doesn't say anything. She just sits there with her sweater and just tights, you know.
Sweater on and tights.
Slander.
Now, I saw a lot of people saying that about the Nivea interview. Like, I didn't slander Nivea. Me and Nivea was just having a good conversation.
It was rough to watch, though, especially, you know, when you ask her about self-love and things like that. It was really rough to watch.
That's the clip they using to say that I don't respect women. Because I think it's only like 10 seconds, so you hear me say to her, do you love yourself because you effing all these dudes? But y'all didn't hear Nivea previously say she sleeps with whoever she wants when she wants to. Like she's a proud hoe.
See, that's the media's agenda. I know that. I just know what I saw.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Well, that
So
was
he
your
didn't even
slander?
watch the interview, but you had a problem with
He didn't even watch the interview.
clip.
You know what?
Most people did. And by the way, Nivea tweeted that she had a great time here at the Breakfast Club.
I know why my hand does that. All right.
Okay.
But I do have we can't just call women hoes because they sleep with people. If you choose to do that, that's
I
your
didn't call
choice.
her a hoe.
I
She
mean, you
called
just said it
herself a
now.
hoe.
No, you just said it now.
No, I did not. She said she was a proud hoe. I said to her, your first, last, and best love is self-love. I said, do you love yourself because you sleep with all these dudes? And I'm just making sure she does. That's all. I ain't call her a hoe.
All right. Slander the Breakfast Club. 800-585-1051. We need some good ones, man.
Yeah, that was whack. I'm going to be honest with y'all. All y'all was whack.
Hit us up now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, it's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you want to slander the Breakfast Club, you can do it right now. 800-585-1051. Chanel.
Yes. I want to slander you.
Why you want to slander me?
I slid in your DMs a while ago. You have yet to look at it. It's not even like trying to hit on you. It's just looking for guidance on the real estate side.
I don't see. It sounded weird the way you said slid in your DMs.
Slid in your DMs.
You gotta say I sent you a DM.
I tried to contact you.
I sent you a DM.
What was your question?
I tried to contact you. I just wanted to know what some guidance on the real estate side of things. I'm from Detroit, and I know that you mention it a lot.
This is not slander.
All right, you hold on. All right, you hold on, okay?
And I got you, girl. I just joined an investment group in Detroit for real estate that's led by 2 black women that you'll love.
You hold on, mama.
None of this is slander.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's Steve.
You want to slander the Breakfast Club, bro?
Yeah, man. I've been a fan for the last 3 years.
Go ahead.
My gripe with you guys is you envy Angela Yee. You guys constantly flaunt your wealth in everybody's faces, and then sometimes act like you guys are broke. And it's kind of annoying.
When do I flaunt my wealth? Because I'm not wealthy.
When do I say I'm broke?
Oh, y'all definitely be studying.
Right. Envy's never said he's broke.
You guys had a segment saying, did you guys ever buy something super expensive but then return it because you guys were afraid that people would look at you the wrong way? Angela said it's a bad iPhone cover. I remember that.
That's Charlamagne that said he returns the stuff after he wears it.
Oh, and the reason I was upset about the iPhone cover was because it was so expensive and I was embarrassed and I didn't want to have to pay all that money for it
Just
it was
because we
expensive.
working hard don't mean we ain't cheap, bro.
I'm the broke one, okay? I'm the one that shops at Target.
He ain't broke.
All right?
But thank you.
Everybody shops at Target.
I got 3 old Timberlands that I'm wearing right now. Okay?
Hello, who's this?
Look how my Timberlands look. Look how my tongue look on my Timbs. All right?
What's up? This
Okay.
from Florida.
What's up, man? You want to slander the Breakfast Club? Go ahead, bro.
Hey, bro, I think you guys need to bring more conservative voices up in the Breakfast Club, and I think you guys are scared, man.
That's not true. We invite conservatives up here all the time. They don't show up.
We actually do have a black Republican coming up here.
That's not true, because Tommy Sotomayor said he went up there. You didn't let him in.
What?
Tommy Sotomayor.
You can't just, first of all, you can't just pop up,
man.
You have to be scheduled.
Like that,
What
man.
are you talking
There's
about?
a producer. You got an email like this. You know.
He said Charlamagne told him to come anytime he's in New York. Just come up. He did that.
Okay, I don't know why Charlamagne would say that, but you definitely can't just pop up to our job.
Me and Tommy, we're having conversations about coming up. Something happened. I forgot whatever.
Need to bring more conservatives up there. I know they're not afraid to come and debate you guys.
We are going to actually have a Republican from Brooklyn on the show. He's actually running for a New York State Attorney General.
Okay.
It's conservative voices I like, though.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is James Jacksonville.
What's up, man? You want to slander the Breakfast Club? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, the only thing I want to say, well, first off, I want to start with Charlamagne. Charlamagne, you're a cool dude, but you got to stop wearing makeup.
I don't wear makeup.
I tell him that every day.
What's wrong with that?
I don't wear makeup, though.
I don't know. And I don't know if Team Cardi B paying you, but you be riding her.
I love Cardi B. Cardi B don't have to ride, though.
If she did, he would.
Envy,
he doesn't want to mess up his makeup.
I mess with Envy. Envy a cool dude. He just got to start dressing his age.
Shut up.
Start dressing like the 47-year-old you are.
Shut up, but I ain't 47. Go ahead, what else you got?
Like the dude that came out of jail. You know.
Go ahead, man.
I like this. Best slander we've gotten so far.
And then you, I don't know. Your voice don't match your face. You look different from the way your voice sounds. But other than that, you give good advice.
I guess that's all right. All right, man.
Most radio personalities' face don't match their
Yeah, I
voice,
have a face for radio.
Make this good, Trav.
Trav, I'm going to be honest with you. Everybody's been whacked.
What's up, you? Charlamagne?
Come on, sis. Give it to me.
Oh.
Charlamagne, you know I love you, Charlamagne.
Give it to me, sis.
But...
Just give it to me. Don't sweeten me up.
So you owe somebody an apology.
Who?
And you need to bring them on your show and apologize to them. This person was having a mental breakdown. You sit on that show, you talk about mental health all the time. When Kanye was having a mental health problem, you stood behind him. But Tyrese, you put Tyrese to the side, and you owe that man an apology because that was your friend.
Okay, all right.
That is not true.
You are a horrible person for the way that you treated Tyrese when he was going through what he was going through.
First of all, what y'all don't see is Tyrese sending me and DJ Envy a bunch of text messages threatening me before I started going in on Tyrese, because Tyrese was my man. So you remember that, Envy?
Yes.
When he sent me the text messages and I told him the SMD?
Yes.
Because he was talking real reckless and crazy to me.
But he was having mental problems.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
So apologize.
No. Because Tyrese, and by the way, when me and Tyrese finally did talk after all of that, Tyrese said he don't even remember none of that because of the medication and stuff that he was on.
Okay.
So no, I'm not apologizing for that.
You were mean to Tyrese, though.
Because Tyrese came at me crazy behind the scenes.
Well, thank you, Trav. That was good for bringing that up.
That's my guy, though.
Also, stop lying because Kanye canceled on you because he's in Africa. Bye.
That is not true.
He said bye.
Trav got off the phone fast.
But that's not true. Kanye was supposed to be landing back here in New Jersey at Teterboro at 7:30 today.
Oh, man.
Like, why do people act like planes don't exist?
Slander the Breakfast Club. 800-585-1051. Yee, we got rumors on the way?
Well, somebody else is explaining themselves, and that person is Joe Button. If you guys remember, Offset said that Joe Button ran from him. Well, here's what Joe Button said really happened.
All right, we'll do that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Good 90s vibe.
All right. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club.
I'm trying to get Envy to clean this record.
Yeah, we got a treat for y'all for the mix.
All right. Are you gonna play my 7th song, Yearning?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that on too.
All right, good.
That's clean
my
already.
Joint.
But this Tiana Taylor record,
yes,
the remix to her single,
"Gonna Love Me."
It
should have been a top 5 record in the country.
It should have been.
Def Jam, good music. Y'all dropped the ball on that one.
Yeah, we didn't support it enough. That record is dope. But we got the remix. Hopefully I can clean it up before the mix. But right now, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Joe Button.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club. So listen up.
Well, Joe Button addressed what Offset had to say about him. Now, Offset had posted on social media, "I watched your show. You a grown-ass N-word speaking on women. I seen you in Barney's and you ran like I was going to do something to you. You a hoe-ass N-word. Soon you get touched, you going to be police." Well, Joe Button has his own explanation of what happened in Barney's and why he might have been doing a little bit of a trot. Here's what he said happened.
I guarantee you that he did see me in Barney's running. I don't know why I still think I'm the guy that can hold a piss. So bum-ass Joe, who hates shopping, don't never shop, got to go from one floor to the other floor. I'm positive I was in there, can't hold my pee, got to now run from floor 4 or 3 all the way to the cut on floor 2. Just my luck, Offset would be blouse shopping on the side.
Oh, he want the smoke.
Now, Joe Button says
he want the smoke.
Huh?
He saw me, I didn't see him. I don't know how he saw it. He didn't see him, but he knew he was blouse shopping.
Is Joe saying he wasn't running from Offset, but he was running to the bathroom to pee?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said he couldn't hold it.
Now, I don't know if Joe saw Offset or not.
I hate when you can't hold your pee and you got to do that pee dance.
But you do make a good observation. How did he know that Offset was blouse shopping on the side? But I will say, if you think that you got smoke with somebody, the last thing you're going to do is go in a bathroom to pee. That's when you're the most vulnerable.
That's where you get caught, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was saying he wasn't running. He was saying he was trotting to go to the bathroom. That's why he was running.
Either way, if you think that you got, that's what makes me think Joe probably didn't see him, because Joe's smart enough to know if you got beef with somebody, you're not going to go in a bathroom to pee. You know what I'm saying?
In every movie, that's how people get caught.
Exactly.
In the bathroom.
Joe,
using the urinal.
Joe's been around the block long enough to know that's not what you do. So I'm pretty sure Joe didn't see.
You know Offset. It's about to go down when there's a few different urinals and someone stands right next to you, but all the rest of them are open. And they don't save a urinal space.
How would you know?
Between, I don't know. It's what I've heard before.
What are you talking about?
I'm just repeating what male etiquette is. I heard you're not supposed to stand right next to somebody.
Absolutely not.
So I can imagine how scary it would be if you're at the urinal and it's empty and someone comes and uses a urinal right next to you.
Right up
that
on you.
Always happens in the movies.
Like Bishop pulled up on cue at the locker.
Right. How you doing today?
Just side-eyeing you while you got your penis in your hand.
Just turn around and pee on him.
Oh, word. Gun in your face. That's the best you can come up with.
And what if they're like, ah?
Oh, okay. No. All right.
Yeah. All right, Melania Trump. Her spokeswoman wants people to boycott T.I. And all of that is because T.I. has a video that features Melania Trump lookalike. And it's a very racy video. So I guess there's some issues now with Melania Trump. Now, T.I. had wrote in a Twitter post on Saturday a link to the video. And he wrote, "Dare 45, I ain't Kanye." And then you see a clip of Donald Trump leaving the White House in a helicopter as T.I. is sitting behind his desk in the Oval Office. That's when a Melania lookalike enters. And the Melania lookalike is wearing that "I really don't care" jacket, heels, and nothing else. And then she takes off her clothes for T.I. So I guess Melania Trump has a problem with that.
Well, T.I. wants all the smoke.
See.
Clearly.
He ain't Kanye.
Clearly, T.I. wants all the smoke.
I see.
All right. Now, Alyssa Milano shared a video on her social media. Now, this is a video that she recorded for her daughter.
Who's Alyssa Milano?
Alyssa Milano's an actress. She was in Who's the Boss, Melrose Place. She was in Ernest. Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, anyway, she talked about her sexual assault, and in this video, she actually made it for her daughter, but decided to share it with the world, just given the state of the world today. She posted, "1 year ago, I recorded this for my daughter, explaining why I shared my story of sexual assault. I never expected to release it publicly. Now I feel it's too important not to share. #MeToo. Here's part of the video.
One night when I was lying in bed with you, I looked down at you, and I got really scared. I got scared for you. I sent out a tweet asking for women to stand in solidarity. And a lot of people replied. So, in a way, I wanted to make this video for you because, in a way, all of this is because of you."
Now she goes on to talk about why she put out this tape and how concerned she is for her daughter, who's 4 years old right now.
"A lot of women are working very hard to make sure that silence is not the norm for your generation. My biggest hope for you is that you never have to say, 'Me too.' God forbid, if you do have to ever say 'me too,' I want you to know that you will be heard, and that you should speak your truth, and that Mom is always here for you to listen."
Sounds like she was very emotional when she was thinking about her daughter and everything that's going on in the world. She said Donald Trump is our president, crazy, and more importantly than that, women everywhere are sharing their stories of sexual harassment and assault, and they're saying phrases like "Me Too" and "Time's Up." But she was a little baby, so I guess she recorded this for her daughter, so she can always have that.
Well, the good thing about, Donald Trump being president, that will not last always. All right? He's got 2 more years, at the most 6 left.
Yeah, he's already raised over $100 million for his re-election campaign.
I'm sure he has.
Already.
Meanwhile, the Democratic Party hasn't even announced anyone that is a potential candidate to run against him in 2020. What are they waiting on?
He's getting prepared. He's getting ready.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your rumor report.
I would just like the record to show Def Jam has told me to shut the hell up.
They told me too.
They told me stop saying things like that. Tiana Taylor's record, "Gonna Love Me," is number 20 on the urban mainstream charts.
Who is that, Natina?
She said. They said I hate.
Def Jam
they hate that I always take digs at Def Jam. All right, I don't always take digs at Def Jam. I'm just saying I think Def Jam dropped the ball on Tiana Taylor's record. But
you said and good music.
Good music, and Def Jam dropped the ball. More importantly, good music. But they said it's number 20 on the urban mainstream charts.
So you dropped the ball. You didn't even know.
I didn't know.
It's a dope record. It should be top 5. We're going to make it top 5.
Maybe it would be if we played it.
Well, we're going to start. Let's start off the mix with it right now.
We got the remix right here.
Wait, hold on, man. Revolt, we'll see you tomorrow.
Relax.
Now you can introduce again.
This is the remix. Listen, all the 90s babies.
Yeah, let 'em go.
If you grew up as a teenager in the 90s, you're going to really appreciate Tiana Taylor's remix, "They're Gonna Love Me." Should we even tell them who it features?
No, just play. We're going to play top of the hour and then we let it go. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.